So I am from University of Southern Queensland, presenting about Full Text Seeker. I'd like to acknowledge the First Nations of Southern Queensland and their ongoing connection to country, lands and waterways, and pay deep respect to Elders past and present, and extend my respects to any First Nations people attending today. So Full Text Seeker is a macro-enabled Excel spreadsheet for Windows. It's designed to help people when they're seeking the full text of articles, when they're at the full text screening stage. So it's when you need to find a large number of articles, full text articles. It takes a CSV file that you export from Zotero. It generates the links from that CSV file and produces some clickable URLs. And a recent change is to make those URLs open automatically. So I'm just going to give a demonstration of what it looks like. So these first few tabs here, or steps, they discuss how to use EndNote to use the find full text features within EndNote itself, how to use Zotero to use the find available PDFs function, and then it goes on to describe how to export to a CSV file. Once you have that CSV file, you can click this button, Import CSV, locate the file that you need to import, then click on this link, Generate Links. And what that does is it creates this tab or populates this tab with details of the articles that you're after, and then creates all of these links across various search tools. So DOI.org, Google Scholar, Semantic Scholar, ResearchGate, your own library, and a Google search. And then you could just go through clicking those links basically to find the PDFs. So it's still a manual process, but at least you're not copying and pasting an article title into 5 different search engines 200 times. A recent change I've made is that you can select a range of URLs and then go back to the instructions tab and click on this button, Open Selected URLs. And what that does is it opens up your default browser and then just opens up all of those addresses in your browser so that you can then locate the PDF on that page and download the PDF. So it was written using Copilot. So Microsoft Copilot helped me do the code, which is Excel VBA. Here you can see the instruction I gave to Copilot, basically being very explicit about what you want, a type of pseudocode, and then it generated the code for me, the Excel VBA code that I could attach using the macro function on the developer tab in Excel to those particular buttons. And the writing you can see there in green is my notes, my comments to myself explaining what the code was doing, because when you come back to the spreadsheet after a couple of months trying to change something, it can be very hard to understand what you were doing. So yeah, adding the comments really helps. Okay, I have used it for 3 systematic reviews and just on and off when I need to find large numbers of articles. One in particular needed 569 articles. We found 346 of them using the normal Zotero and EndNote find full text tools, leaving 223 for the spreadsheet, which then found 211 of the articles, leaving only 12 that needed to be submitted as interlibrary loan requests. So the challenges are that it is macro-enabled. So you do get that warning when you're downloading a macro-enabled spreadsheet. So that might be a bit off-putting to some people. You do have to have an understanding of EndNote and Zotero and file types so that you can export the RIS from EndNote to Zotero and then get the CSV out of Zotero. And this version only works on Windows. So I am seeking any feedback. If any researchers or librarians, people supporting people doing systematic reviews are interested in testing it, that would be great. You can download it from Figshare or from my website there. And please send me an email if you've got any suggestions or if you found it useful. Thank you.